Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. As I said, we came to the Nexus off screen, although I didn't skip all the cinematics. But I realized, traveling to the Nexus, which saved, you guys watched me do a whole inventory management video, and I'm like, no, I'm going to off-screen the trip to the Nexus, which takes 30 seconds of screen time. But, what am I talking about? Where the hell is my head today? I found that Lucinias are back here. But I found that the last star systems that we need to get 100% completion, at least I think it's the last set we need, have popped up since we did the Meridian mission. So that's a thing. I guess Vortex is around here, isn't it? Let's do this stupid thing with Drac. I was saying we're not gonna go waste time playing D&D with Drac, but I guess we are. I sure hope they haven't fixed that glitch and that we're still going to start talking to that one guy about how the old dangers are gone. Maybe we'll do it right in the middle of our conversation with Drac. That would be pretty sweet.
Welcome back.
The others aren't here yet, but it shouldn't be long.
For what?
The others?
Cash and Vorn.
We're a dungeon master.
Feature Krogan games. We're gonna need more Krogan.
So you don't hate Vorn or Vorn? I didn't expect that. I don't remember who Vorn is. Can somebody help me out? I guess I'll find out in a second.
I thought you didn't like Vorn.
What, just because I ride him hard? He's smart, real handy with plans. Kept the colony
Is
alive
Ryder
and
supposed to be
going after
drunk
we
or
left
something?
The Nexus. Cash made a good choice there. Not that I had any say in the matter.
So, fire-breathing Thresher Maws of Doom.
Ah, that's right. Pretty basic game. First one Krogan kids usually play.
I've seen vids, and I know Thresher Maws are damn huge, but...
We don't have any in this galaxy,
fire-breathing Thresher
which
Maws
is
of Doom? That sounds like
a
over.
shame. It would have been like an
You'll
interesting
see,
boss.
It's great.
Right, so, what are the rules?
Kids game, remember? It's simple. Burn down all the other pieces on the map. You win.
Fire good.
Wait, burn down. As in, actual fire? Or metaphorical fire?
Symbolism and
What do
imagery.
you think? I'll load up the mini flamethrowers when the others get here.
Well,
It's an expensive
At least the
game. I
table's
mean, you
fireproof.
really only get to use it once.
Yeah, just don't hit the drinks. Bartender will have a fit.
So is that it? Thanks for stumbling into our shot, drunk Turians. That was it. Ha ha ha. There is a game that the Krogans play that involves fire. Ha 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 ha.
I don't believe you. You're putting me on.
Oh, Dutch, would I lie to you?
Dutch Mantel?
Yes. Yes, you would. Absolutely. Surfing a shuttle as it crash lands on an asteroid.
What?
No one's that crazy. Not even you. Right?
Ha, best landing ever.
Was am I the only one who did not see those subtitles matching up with what was being?
Let's hear it. Oh, it's you.
I'll kill you.
Hey there.
Welcome to our bar. We stand here and stare at you while you don't drink. Is that That was our mission, is to go listen to Drac and Ryder have an inane conversation that's supposed to be funny about how Krogans destroy stuff. Yep. All right. Well, you know what? We're definitely starting the last mission then. But first, let's. Oh, you know what? No, I know what we can do. All right, we'll get a whole video's worth of bullshit out of this, and I apologize. And you certainly have permission to skip this and pick it up whenever I do get to the last mission. But I'm thinking now we can just explore those systems that just popped up, so we'll have 100% completion. And who knows what kind of boring-ass side quests I'm going to curse myself for having discovered. We will discover when we do that. I've had this. I need to let's play these games because I went and bought a freaking PS3 just to do them. But I need to get going on the Ninja Gaiden games that I haven't done. Or Ninja Gaiden, whatever. But yeah, that was my intention when I bought all those. I actually went and bought them, thinking I would let's play them, and then I played the first game, and it was, as everyone said, really hard. And there was one guy in the comments who was like a big enough douche that it got me angry in real life, which is my own damn fault. You shouldn't let let's plays get you angry.
Ryder. Grab a seat.
Preferably
So
mine.
afterwards, the cat got twitchy. Took me a while to get back.
Yeah.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation must keep them up at night.
Oh, I hope so.
Quit pretending you guys do stuff. You're doing good work. You're studying exaltation. You're gonna become a cat.
So you're finding out the cat's dirty exaltation secrets?
Are you figuring out how to turn us all into Solarians?
Your star maps were helpful, by the way.
You're welcome. Between us,
My star
starting with
maps.
Scourge and Ryder's vault data, the cat will run out of bolt holes.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
You guys aren't doing
Still
anything.
hunting down
Shut
the
up.
stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor.
I love being your partner,
and
Billy.
figure out
Thanks,
how to
Chuck.
prepare them.
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
Yep. Certainly worked for me, the one who actually does stuff, despite this dialogue trying to make us think you guys are out there doing something.
There's only one way to find out what kind of Pathfinder you are.
Save load.
Guess so.
Try
In the
something
meantime,
daring and
we
then
have a
load when
serious
it doesn't
matter
work.
to deal with. The first vintage bottled in Andromeda. Sent as a gift.
A good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells
Are you guys
good.
even able to drink the
Since
same
we've got a moment
things?
to ourselves, shall we toast?
To good colleagues, to exploration and discovery. Neither of these is really that. I mean, I've kind of a wacky option, except I don't trust the writers to come up with one that's amusing. Well, I mean, when you're toasting, you usually toast people. Well, I suppose you
Our
toast
crews,
concepts.
Our Sams.
Our
and each other.
Sams?
May we always find our path home.
Whatever. Boy, that was great. I'm sure glad we came to the Nexus, huh? Fucking, this is my own fault. I mean, I'm doing it to myself. I keep coming to these places saying this is going to be awful. It's going to be totally pointless and we're going to hate it. Then I go there and I was like, that was awful. It was pointless. I hated it. Sarissa explains it all.
Sounds like our experience was a picnic compared to what the Solarians went through.
Mm-hmm.
Rake is determined to put an end to exaltation. She'll have every bullet I can lend her.
Goodbye.
Good luck, Sarissa.
On to glory, Ryder.
You'll be promoted to glory.
Ah, Ryder, my hero.
My lips don't even move when I
Solarians
talk to you.
have a
That's
tough
how much I
road
love
ahead.
you.
It's hard to wake up to such loss. But we are not the first, just one of many. Is there anything on your mind?
Oh, I apparently never went and talked to her, so there actually is dialogue. Did you know my father well? I knew him for about 20 minutes. That's a quarter of my lifespan.
What can you tell me about my father?
And
He was a
Saren.
friend, and what he shared with me was shared in confidence.
Well, fuck you then.
But I can tell you, the Alec Ryder he showed to the world was but a sliver of the whole. He felt
Cold
that to
slither.
lead, he must project
You have to
utter
join on the
confidence.
scene.
With me, he shared his fears and doubts, or at least a few of them. I considered that a great compliment.
Except that his doubts were mostly that the Solarians would be any use at all in this cluster. And his fear was that we would ruin everything for the other races. So I kind of didn't consider those compliments now that I think about it.
Is Captain Hager doing well?
Don't
Hager is
pretend that you
training
remember
to be
who
my
that
successor,
is.
If or when the need arises. We
In
lost
20
so
minutes.
many of our leaders during our captivity. It's left several roles open to fill. Hager
For
is a
example,
dedicated officer.
naughty
The
cheerleader.
sky's the limit for him.
It's a role
He'd make a
that,
strong pathfinder.
not anytime soon, I hope.
You're not thinking of skipping out on us, are you?
I'm planning to die
course not.
horribly in the
But
last
life
battle.
is a balancing act, and tipping points lurk around every corner.
So do
The
lurkers.
better prepared he is, the smoother the transition.
Oh, or the Solarians. That depends on how you prepare us. Deep fried and olive oil were delicious.
How are your people adjusting to life here?
We are resilient. Our lifespan is short, so we have a built-in drive to maximize every minute.
Uh-huh.
Many of us are getting to the business of bolstering our numbers and looking for opportunities to settle worlds. I have
Oh,
a few
you're
select
getting a lot of
teams looking
sex, huh?
into the Ket. The better we know the enemy, the more prepared we'll be for whatever they throw at us next.
What brought you to Andromeda? A spaceship, Solarian Ark.
How did you get involved with the initiative?
My claim to fame in the Milky Way was that I found a way to restore the biodiversity of my homeworld.
Really?
For decades, we knew that the planet would soon be unable to sustain us, so I was something of a hero. My work caught your father's attention, and he, how shall I say, laid on the charm to enlist me for the initiative.
Oh, he sexed you up, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Father could be very charming if he wished.
But I'm not going to tell you about him.
What is it you strive for? For you, I mean.
For me, all I've ever wanted is clarity.
All I've
I
ever
devote
wanted
much
is
of my time
chocolate.
looking in the mirror, trying to understand myself. Some might find it narcissistic, but in knowing myself, I can be true in the moment, with little self-interrogation.
Some might call it
Ultimately,
narcissistic, but I'm the
motivation is
best
to live a
ever.
life free of regret. I have come close, thus far.
Some may call it narcissistic, but I like to
talking with you,
hit
Rika.
people with a forearm
I am at your
and then do
disposal,
muscle
Brian.
poses and kiss my own muscles. Specifically the narcissist Lex Luger that I'm thinking of there. He certainly is in love with himself, as well he should be. That will put a smile on Bobo's face when he gets around to watching this in 4 years. It's a very slow moving LP for sure. You'll be dead. God damn it, Rix. I want to talk to you.
Hey, Ryder.
God damn it, Rix. I shouldn't have talked to you.
Stay safe out there.
Good seeing you, Rix. The Normandy.
Hi, Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder. He has sex. Model of the early Turian ship. Secretly acquired blueprints for the Normandy. Yeah, I mean, there's no actual reason for that to be there. It's just, you know, a reference, I guess. Hey, 2 human spaceships and no Asari and Turian ships. Or was I thought that first one was Solarian. I don't know. Tan, you're going to have nothing to say, right?
The Asari seem happy just to be alive.
Yeah, we've heard this. You guys have this conversation like 8
As
times.
I said before, you have more than proven your mettle as a pathfinder.
But you still work
You
for me,
stand on
damn
the
it.
threshold of greatness. If Meridian is everything you believe, our salvation is near. I always knew great things were in store for you. Did you have some other business?
I'd like to talk to you about scorpions with tennis rackets for tails.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a reference to a podcast I listened to that the guy who does the voice for Tan was on. That I think if the guy who did the voice for Tan was listening to this, he'd probably remember that. Probably. All right, let's... Oh, wait, yeah, what's her face is out of prison. We can talk to her, too. Which...
So they can. Especially knife-waving assholes with 3 strikes already.
So I don't really know where reporter lady is now because she's not in prison, so it wouldn't really make sense to look for her there.
I can't read my own writing. What's up?
You seem to be doing okay.
I've heard your reports. You're getting good intel.
It's still like pulling teeth to confirm anything out here, but I'm getting by, thanks.
I thought since that was the first new dialogue with him in a long time, there might actually be something to it, and I paused to
Talk
take a
you later,
drink.
Davis.
And
I'll
yeah.
be here.
Well, I probably won't be talking to you later. I think that's going to be it on talking to you. Hey, it's Psycho Sid. Okay, good talking to you, Sid.
Supply request is in.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to
Yeah, we've
protect
done this
people and
quest.
assets
You're
setting up
talking
out
as though
there.
we have
We
not
don't
done
have
it
a good
yet.
sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights.
Thanks. You'll see.
You'll see. I'll kill them all.
Did I hear this right? The Angara were made by the Remnant creators in that Meridian engine?
Yeah, pretty
There's a
creepy,
little
huh?
more to it.
I can barely get my head around this already. But the Remnant defenses, those I'm sending people to investigate. Anything that has the Ket running scared is worth looking into.
Can we talk about that arrested journalist? Like, do you know where she is now?
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells. Gary Tavessa.
No, there isn't.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
Okay, so he continues to talk about her as though she's in jail, although she is no longer in jail. I don't even... Can you... When you mark these quests, do you even... destroy the volatile canisters. Do you even... Yeah, I don't even know if you can track these on the map. Oh, I guess you can. That's right, because you can track minerals that way.
Enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Alright, let's see if she's... It is sending us to the... Well, I mean, presumably she's still on the Nexus, but... Where do you want us to go, game? Docking Bay, of course. You know, probably I should go visit with our sister, too. Now that she's here, you'd think that it's worth talking to her periodically. See a medic about psoriasis. See a medic to determine if you're healthy enough to engage in sex before taking Viagra. Okay, I guess that means she's at the top of the ramp somewhere? Yeah. Oh, she's like directly above us. That's how I was checking the map.
Pathfinder.
Yep, what up?
You're back.
My arrest was a clerical error. Translation, our heroic Pathfinder took an interest and now you're bad PR. Truth hurts.
Yep.
Pathfinder can handle the dangers out there. For us ordinary people, it's too much.
Yeah, whatever.
I want to finish the documentary, take a stand for what matters. But what is that? What's best for the initiative?
You can't handle the truth, but other people can, so...
People deserve the truth. Today and 1,000 years from now. Let's give it to them.
Okay,
1,000 years from now, when I finish this LP.
In that remnant city. I'll give them raw footage, uncompromising, every challenge we need to overcome.
I'm going to edit it so that it's interesting. It's going to take some time. Wait for Carrie's next interview slot. Really? The game's fucking over. We got one mission left to do. Oh, God. I guess this one you have to finish post-game. Well, I mean, we're going to go talk to our sister, right? Yeah, we should go talk to our sister. Man, at this point, I don't even know if we'll get those freaking stars explored that I thought we could just have one video worth of not getting on with the main mission. But this Nexus visit's turned into 20 minutes of nonsense. So the Nexus is basically this game's answer to the Citadel, and somehow less interesting, even though the Citadel got less interesting with every game. That's not true. Somehow the Citadel seemed less interesting to me in Mass Effect 2. In Mass Effect 3, it didn't seem significantly less interesting. But somehow going from Mass Effect to Mass Effect 2 and the Citadel just becoming a series of screens connected by, like, elevator. Well, I guess it was more the fact that you do missions there in areas that you then can't return to. I found that deeply annoying. Our sister is no longer in the cryo zone. Oh, yeah, she is actually still in the cryo zone, and she's like sleeping, even though.
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Even though she's just lying there. What's her prognosis?
Now that she's awake, what's the prognosis?
It's just lying there.
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Her recovery had more to do with that than anything I did. Though
Oh, you're not very useful, are you?
For observation, give her time to recover.
Not come up with new things for her to be doing and saying to you as the player character.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
See you later,
I'll be
Harry.
here if you need me.
You stare at the lights all day.
Back again?
Well, that was sure was worth
Well,
coming over
I
here,
shall
huh?
rest up.
freaking game. I'm trying my best to do things that a brother should be doing. Like, you know, this is like, you back? Oh, great. Good luck saving the galaxy. Good luck storming the castle. Or have fun storming the castle, excuse me. Alright. Video may be a little long, but I'm hoping we can actually visit all these new systems and get our 100% exploration done, so that next time I will be out of flimsy, dumb excuses to not... do I have like subconscious separation anxiety? I'm not willing to let go of the game? I don't think so. What's her name wants us to go to Aya. I suppose we could do that, but seems like there's always going to be like to do 100% clear of this game, you're doing all the tasks like Little Mouse, whatever the fuck that turns out to actually be about. Even that, I think, is not going to get you up to level 80 on normal difficulty, which is where you need to get the best gear. And then what the hell are you going to use the best gear for? There's no DLC, so...
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
We'll let her look. Lexi will have, hopefully, just a dialogue and not a side quest. But we'll see. Oh, I still have Path of a Hero marked. So we're going to get rid of that. Oh, I can't skip because there's probably dialogue between Kalo and Subi.
The Scourge really left its mark on these systems.
It's getting dense in the space beyond. Better be careful.
Mios. It's like Eos, but different. I'm actually annoyed that there are so many planets to explore here now.
Getting a scan.
That's why they call this comet Revolver. Titanium deposit. Angaran records confirm this comet collided with observational equipment. Here's 28 titanium. Yay. Oiton. It's a big planet.
Anomaly on sensors.
Hooden's hydrogen and nitrogen atmosphere is notable for its unique weather patterns. Storms begin and end here with almost mechanized consistency. It is hugely fascinating.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Hey, this storm does not fit the usual patterns. It appears to be a result of a comet impact. There's 270 experience. It's just an obsession now. I need to get 100% clear of these star systems. Probably gives you a PlayStation trophy or something. I mean, I don't really care about that, but pretty sure I didn't. I mean, I never orbited every planet in Starflight, so I don't know why I want to do it here, but despite its size, this gas giant is not visible from the Milky Way. Here's initiative satellite. So we got research data, huzzah. So this was affected by the Scourge or something. Whatever. If there's like nothing interesting in this system, I'm gonna wonder why they waited to the very end of the game to reveal it to you. Silicon, aluminum, and something. Something about the challenge of a generation. You can pause and read that for yourself if you want. I can't imagine any of you doing so, but... I'm so bitter now. I'm bored with this game. Endless flat deserts, suggesting the mining ancient visitors. Did ancient astronauts mine this planet? A planet where apes evolved from men? There's the planet Meow or something. Mios. Oh no, it's Osqui. Gold and silver abound in the rings of this planet. 100% exploration. Huzzah. Why are we taking such a long path around? Oh, well. This is reminding me, I actually did go out. Based on watching Zerf and All Dragon playing it, I did go out and buy Stellaris, but I kind of suck at it. I managed to play... Yeah.
I'll say. There's quite a view of the Scourge.
I did manage to play a game to the point where, like...
Anomaly on sensors.
All the space is kind of occupied, and... There's an anomaly on sensors. I should do something about that.
Probe away. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Got Starship Wreckage. It's like Starship Troopers. But people don't argue about whether it's an intentional satire or just a dumb movie. Resident of the escape pod has been deceased. Her records reveal she was in exile. Her passion for the Andromeda Initiative's scientific goals never faded. She died here on one final exploratory mission. That's nice. We got some rivets. Rivet. Pos means peace, as ever. Please don't mind that I put on a wetsuit and attacked you in a Metal Gear.
Anomaly on sensors.
So this isn't the planet. This is its moon. So I think that's the first time we've really seen this kind of view, which is kind of neat.
Probes launched.
We have a planet in the background and we're exploring the moon. There's a crater. We got experience. I can't read the text. So, whatever. Yeah, I don't think we're getting this all done in one video. Past 29. Volcanoes. I've lost my connection to the Mass Effect server. I wonder why that happened. Looks like my laptop is still connected to the interwebs, but I'm not sure. I had like huge issues with my internet connection. I think I mentioned in the LP. It was during a Mass Effect video that I noticed everything went to shit. Why am I even... The planet was an icon of alien beauty, now generally forgotten. Alright, whatever.
I'm picking up something.
I'm actually annoyed that there's something to be scanned on this planet. We can't just move on. It's going to be a storm or something. It's going to give us 5 experience. No, it's a satellite. Andromeda Initiative technology and is oriented to monitor the Scourge. How and why it was placed, however, is a mystery. So, Milky Way research data, great. Alright, that's the system done. The main reason for finishing this exploration now is just because it means that we get to hear more dialogue with Suvi and Kalo. And I will not be allowed to skip this because Suvi and Kalo. I mean, I can't skip the trip.
Looks like we're headed to a pretty energetic star.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Radiation and emission screens. Our sensors should be safe.
Oh, wow. That was a tense moment, wondering whether or not our sensors would be safe. I'm glad Kalo relieved our concerns there. Planet Nutmeg? What? Ishang. Has pretty much no letters in common with Nutmeg. Hey, we found Ezo. Ezo in space. Element Zero ordinarily forms in the aftermath of a supernova. This pocket appears to be naturally occurring, but the circumstances are wrong. Could the Scourge be a factor? Wow. That's a fascinating question. Alright. I'm done looking at Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star. Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star is the sequel to My Lucky Stars, if I'm remembering correctly. This will make no sense. When I was in college, I hung around with a bunch of other film dorks, and you know, they used to read articles and magazines about like obscure, strange movies, and I was into like Hong Kong action movies at the time, and somebody else was like into like weird like there's a whole genre from like Europe of cannibal movies, these like exploitation films that feature like cannibals, and they don't actually show real cannibalism, they show fake cannibalism, but it was an exploitation genre over there, and torture, like torture porn kind of weird shit. And there was a movie, you know, it was a Hong Kong movie, a Jackie Chan movie from before he became really well known in America, called Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, which was the sequel to My Lucky Stars. And there was also a like torture exploitation flick called Make Them Die Slowly. And a running gag with me and my geeky film school friends was they should make a sequel to Make Them Die Slowly called Twinkle Twinkle Make Them Die Slowly, because Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars was the sequel to Lucky Stars. So, you know, there you go. Aren't you glad you watched this whole video now? You got to find out about make a joke that, oh boy, I'm sure glad they're making another Red Dead Redemption game, but I don't know why they're not calling it Twinkle Twinkle Red Dead Redemption. So something's happening on this planet. Who cares? There's a mountain. Got experience because there's a mountain. Is it the Silver Mountain? Is there a man from there? How many systems have we got left? It still says 84% progression. I think there might be more to unlock after you do the final mission, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 systems left for us to explore. I don't know how long each one's taking, but it feels like there's not a whole video's worth of this left to do, but this video is already supposed to be over. Well, let's fly into this system and call it a video, and when we come back, we'll finish these off, and then I don't know, one more video worth of nonsense, or we'll actually finish the game.
Hundreds of books and vids about this system.
Great.
We thought there might be people here. Alien life was fascinating to dream about. That was before the kit.
When our dreams became a nightmare. Anyway, alright folks. We're going to come back next time and finish exploring these systems and hope that we actually get to frickin' 100%. Although we're only at 84, so I'm thinking we probably won't. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.